U.S. sells business engagement with Asia as trade war drags on. NONTHABURI, Thailand, AP, U.S. Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross and a raft of other American officials are showcasing the commitment of U.S. businesses to Asia with a gathering on the sidelines of a regional summit that President Donald Trump opted to skip. Ross told a gathering of about 1,000 people at the privately led but government-supported Indo-Pacific Business Forum on Monday that the Trump administration is extremely engaged and fully committed to this region. Trump sent his national security advisor, Robert O'Brien, as his special envoy to the summit of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. He read a letter Monday at an ASEAN-U.S. meeting, attended mostly by foreign ministers and host Thai Prime Minister Prayuth Chan-ocha, inviting ASEAN leaders to the U.S. for a special summit next year. On Sunday, host Thailand announced a rough agreement on plans for reaching a deal on a 16-nation trade pact, dubbed the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, that does not include the U.S. but does include Japan, China, and India. "Look, showing up is important," said Charles Freeman, Senior Vice President for Asia for the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. But he added, "It's more about substance than symbolism. We really need a whole-of-government approach from the United States," he said. Trump has said he favors country-to-country free trade arrangements rather than multilateral deals. More than a year ago, he launched an effort to get Beijing to negotiate an agreement with Washington on changing its industrial planning strategy to end policies and practices that U.S. officials say are unfair and contribute to the huge U.S. trade deficit with China. Since then, tensions have escalated, with both sides imposing punitive tariffs on billions of dollars worth of each other's exports. Describing that dispute with Beijing as the elephant in the room, Freeman said the two sides need to reach not just a thaw, but a comprehensive agreement. Ross has joined U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer in negotiating with Beijing on the dispute. Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping agreed last month to put further tariff increases on hold after saying the two sides had a basic agreement. But so far, no deal has materialized, and the cancellation of a Pacific Rim summit that had been planned for later this month in Chile means Xi and Trump have no immediate plans to meet. "We are very far along with Phase 1, Ross said of the trade talks. "We continue to negotiate trade deals with this region," he said, mentioning revised trade deals with Japan and South Korea. But his decision to pull out of a rival arrangement, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, did not sway the other 11 nations in that trade pact, which have persisted with a plan minus the U.S. If realized with all 16 mem. For more on this story, visit the news article link.